All right. Let us begin. We are live. My daughter is super happy in the background. Oh, she's trying to roll over onto her right side, but her arm's in the way. Oh, no, she did. Never mind. Hold on. Good job. Hey. She's dressed up with a turkey on her butt right now for Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
All right. So I think my goal, honestly, is to take the next 40 minutes and build an AI that will help me build other AIs using the assistants endpoint and voice. I think that's a good plan. All right, let's do this. I've been putting it off, so it's time to actually do the thing. And you're building some awesome stuff for ease of use.
Yep, I'm building quality of life user-focused tools so you can get data and whatever you want right at your fingertips without having to exert much effort, really. Trying to make it easy for people to interact with blockchains and new ways.
Sorry if that's loud.
Okay.
Let me mute myself. How are you gonna set it up so that it can actually go out and query the data? That's my question.
I have all of the data at its fingertips. Like, I index like the whole chain worth of data. I have my own Oracle that has all that data available, so you can do queries and searches against it. So if you were like, I have an endpoint that basically returns the last active sale, like the last 10, and then you can go to like the last 20. You can just add your 20 in the filter, 30, 40, 50, 100. You get the last 100. So I was planning on giving it access to those endpoints. So if it was like, hey, please give me the latest trending collection that's minting right now, I have all that data in an endpoint. And so I'm just giving it access. So it'll have to determine a little bit on its own. But I have very clear instructions for it, for which API can perform what. And somebody else actually had the idea. They put together a JSON file that gets read in, and it just knows. Like, if you're doing this type of search, go here. If you're doing this type of search, go here. If you need to get pricing data, go here. And so I'm not recreating anybody's wheel. I'm just using a similar principle. And I've got all the data. So I'm planning on just giving it, I mean, I could give it whatever access I want to the data, but I just create like almost like a search endpoint, and you could just search into it. I'm sure it could build queries on its own, but I don't know that I would trust that. That seems like it could get a little out of control very quickly. See what happens. But yeah, right now today, the one I have on Twitter, I give it the API, the three APIs that it interacts with today. I actually provide it, and then a list of functions that go in each. And so when the code's running, it just has that available. And so it's never had a problem picking which one to use. So I'm thinking it should be fine as long as you have it commented properly. It should pick the right one every time. Should. Sometimes they go a little crazy, but that's why we lab it, we test it, and we see how we can improve it.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna, maybe 4 Turbo. I think 4 was pretty good at sticking the JSON, like when you access the functions endpoint. it was pretty good at sticking to functions and giving you some really solid responses in that, depending on the complexity of what you were looking for. I know when I played with it for generating questions, for example, it wasn't super creative. It kind of consistently asked the same question. And that could have been improved if I told it, like, here are the last 5, 7, 8, 10 questions you've asked. It's like, ask a different one or drill down into one of these topics, as opposed to doing a very surface level thing. What I find interesting about this is that kind of queries tend to get more and more costly as it needs to use more and more context. So
they will become a little more
yeah,
costly. But again, if you're doing like I suppose it depends on what you need it to access, right? Because if it's just sales data is not too bad because I limit what you receive just to
yeah,
like you're gonna have to give it like top 10 and then you filter for 10, which will fill in the top 10 yet. So if I want top 20, just explain in the instructions, put 20 in that value and send it.
yeah. That makes sense. If you're just
But yes,
kind
you
of
are
doing
correct.
these atomic queries,
Mm-hmm.
then yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love to give it access to all the data, but again, I mean, reading all that data that would be torturous. Maybe. We'll see. If I don't like how it works, I'll just keep working it until I'm happy with it.
Okay. You can load. I have so many websites open. Gordon Ramsay cooking some burgers. Oh boy, it's exciting.
Gordon Ramsay. I do need to try this Flutter Flow. I keep seeing it somewhere on the list.
It's taking its time loading because I have so much crap open. Oh,
I understand.
don't send me. We're gonna make a new project. Project is gonna be called. What should we call it? Sisty.
Sisty sounds good.
Yeah.
2I, double I.
Just gotta slap 2 eyes on the end of everything, man.
It seems very
Sure, default's perfect. Enable web support. Yes. All right, YouTube video, slow it down. Slow it down.
Hold up.
All right, now I need you to speed up. Create project. Project name, assistant. US West. I like the west side of the US.
Representing the West Coast here.
With Google. Oh, you can see everything. You know all of my emails. I'm screwed.
Indeed.
People know everything there is to know about me.
By looking at your emails.
Enter my password. Okay, yeah, definitely. Hold up.
It's getting a little excessive there.
Yep.
What I said the other day, not today, hackers.
Oh man, this guy's speaking my language. He's like, we will enable dark mode theme only. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can only use dark mode theme. I like those people.
Yeah, because light mode sucks.
I mean, I like light mode, but nobody else seems to, so I'm just gonna just go with it at this point. It's probably a me problem. And then they show me like dark mode designs. I'm like, okay, it looks better. Like, just make me admit it. Crazy.
Let me click it. No.
I do see the compelling reason to use this.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Looks like if I tap Command A, it adds an action automatically. It's like the shortcut for adding an action, which kind of sucks because in Godot, when I hit Command A, it has me add a node, like a UI node or something screen. So it's like I'm clicking somewhere and I'm like, Command A, and it's like, added an action. I'm like, that's not what I was looking for.
Nope.
So it looks like I've added an action to this if statement. even though it's not supposed to be there. Look at this little animation. It's perfect. It's just what we need when the AI is going to be talking to us.
Oh my. I like it.
It was the one that was there, so I'm going with it. That's hard to see. Okay. Do-do. All right, we've got our UI. I can clone their project. Why am I trying to make this by myself?
I always find that out when I'm done. I'm like, you kidding me? I could have just. Are you kidding me?
Well, all right. I'm gonna clone this bad boy. Cloned. All right, I'm done. It was so easy. Well, I did learn a pretty good amount trying to like wire this all up. First and foremost, I learned again that my computer struggles to stream and run a YouTube video and play with these things all at the same time. Slows down
It's
a lot.
My Mac's pretty good with it, but yeah, even you start adding streaming video and some of this stuff. I mean, like I have a front end, a back end. I've got bots running just for fun, all on one piece or one Mac, and it seems to hold up pretty well. But every once in a while, when it slows down, man, it's like toast. Like slows down, it's unusable. So I get it.
Yeah,
But
I definitely want to get an M1 or just an M laptop.
yeah, they're very nice. It runs very smooth. Like I said, you have 20 IDEs open, and half of them are running I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, it's not the computer's fault. It's not. It's mine.
Yeah.
And then you look at my Chrome tabs, and it's like 3/4 of my memory going to Chrome, and it's like, why am I having memory issues?
Nobody really
Look
knows.
no further.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I made some really awesome progress there on just learning Flutter
And then you
Flow.
found out you could clone it.
And then I figured out I could clone it. So now, I mean, I'm just going to go through and sleuth and figure out how to copy their actions so I can talk directly to OpenAI, slap in my own code so that I can start just talking and then have it formulate the output as I need it. And then hopefully I can start building myself a repo of agents that can do all these great things for me, like translate languages. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think it could be fun. Different things like that. So like an AI agent creator repository, I think it'd be fun. Though it's very similar to what ChatGPT is already doing, so I don't know how far I want to pursue that. But just figure it out, just to play with it, just have a repository of like, hey, I built all this. Hire me. Or something like that. Or I can build this for you too, or also just to simplify my own life.
Other things that make my life easier.
Yeah. Same. I also like learning how to do this. I feel like having a comprehension of how all this stuff works is just going to be incredibly important. I feel like I shouldn't be programming anymore. I should be building AIs that program for me. So that's
soon. I think soon.
Yeah.
It'll be incredible. The next leap will be incredible.
I think with the assistance API being here, I think it's the leap has happened already. It's just a matter of building the agents that let you do the thing, man. That's it.
Yeah.
So
exciting times.
Yeah. There's so many things that I can do. I just need to iterate on them faster. And to do that, I need an AI that can build me AIs with my voice. Screw this typing crap.
Just on your phone, just like in the car driving, and you're like coming up with an idea, and it just spits it out for you.
Yeah, and it's just building it. Exactly. That's where I want to be.
Brave new world.
That is where I want to be. So
I just want my lighting to get a little better. But yeah, I agree.
That's the only thing you care about is the lighting.
Well,
how good do I look on camera?
It's my own fault. Because I gotta straighten this. I gotta straighten this thing back out. That's why it's a little jittery, I think. And then
you still have to cut a square into your green screen so you can see the big dad.
Yeah,
that is the best sign in the back.
Yeah, I know.
You need that.
I know. I miss it. I have to like move it to see it now. My whiteboard's back there too, so I go back there quite a bit.
Behind the green screen.
My 4-year-old thinks it's funny to come down here, and he likes to come down here and work with me. I have my light like over here, and he's always like, Daddy, I can't work until you turn the light on, just like you. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. You get it. You get the lighting, so it's kind of funny.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Lighting.
Right. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure. I have an entire application here now.
Yep.
I'm just going to drag it on screen for proof. It's like, look at what I did. I clicked the clone button.
That's right. Yeah, I did it, guys. I'm doing a massive search query right now against a lot of data. So once I figure that out, I think I can give ChatGPT access to do its own queries.
Heck yeah.
So then I don't have to even do anything. I just give it access to this endpoint, which is just a query endpoint, and just goes ham on it. That actually might be the easier. Like, I was trying to do this the easy way, but I think that might actually be the best way. Which is not too much harder. It's just a little more logic for me. So easy enough. All right, man.
Yeah.
Been fun. Thank you, and see ya next week? Are doing this next week?
Not on Thursday, but Tuesday.
Yeah, no, I can't do that. I don't know why I'm busy. I'm busy that day, but I think Tuesday would be good to catch up.
Me too. I'll be here on Tuesday for sure.
Maybe I'll show one of my bots if I get the query stuff working. I'm just working it. Obviously, I'm just working it that quietly while I'm kind of checking out what you're doing. But we're doing similar things, but very different ways to implement similar things, which is cool because we have different use cases, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we'll see.
Honestly, your way might just be better. I feel like maybe instead of trying to build my own application for all of this, just tying it into a Discord bot might just be a better way to go. Honestly,
might be easier.
So, yeah, I mean, I want to learn how to build my own applications using Flutterflow. I think it'd be fun, but at the same time, having it all in the back end of a Discord bot doesn't sound that bad, actually.
No, it's just like a chatbot.
Yeah, it is. And the UI for chatting with the bot's already, it's there. It's been created. I don't have to worry about anything else. So there's a lot of, I think you just opened my eyes to something else. I can't do what I was wanting to do as far as speaking to it, though. That's kind of where I do want to be. So I guess that is a requirement. That's something I'm after. I don't want to type. I want to talk.
No, I get it.
So, okay.
You can pass the recording into a bot on Discord, just saying.
Yeah, but then I have to record it and then send it as messages.
I know.
It's just
I know.
Yeah, it's possible.
Like I said, different use case, same tech, different use case. You just do what you need to. Yep. So.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Well, Amir, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks for working on crap with me as always. Let's make something we both enjoy.
I'm finding fun in it. At least gives me an hour to sit down and work on bots. I like it.
Yeah, and to stream, so people love us, right? The moment we hit the moment we actually make something that's worthwhile. Yeah.
I probably could. I usually can get a couple people. I just got to figure out how to I got to broadcast and stop being lazy. So I gotta figure out how to get all that set up so I can hit my socials at the same time.
See, has anyone cared to?
Other than Tori, she counts, but she doesn't count.
Yeah, Tori's always doing things.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it says I'm live. Check me out. That's kind of cool, actually. I didn't realize I would do that.
Yeah.
Fun. That's fun. Maybe I don't think Restream is linked in with the feedback, like the chatting on.
You can chat on there, I believe.
Yeah, but but you don't. Restream is only linked in with Twitch and YouTube at the moment.
I see.
Even if someone does happen to send a message in X, it doesn't really matter. Good to know. I hope Restream implements that. But I guess X has to provide an API for it first.
Which, good luck, man. Just saying, I love it, but also good luck.
They've got a lot of work to do.
They do.
All right. I got to go.
Right, man.
It's been a pleasure, man.
Take it easy.
Have a good weekend.
You too.
I'll see you next week.